Good afternoon, everyone. We're glad that you have taken a couple minutes to chat with us and go through a couple of things. So, just like we've been doing the last couple weeks, we just want to take 5 or so minutes. It won't be very long, and just go through a little tutorial for you to help you out as you're accessing library services these days. And because right now we're looking at having closed stacks, which means that you're not able to come and physically walk through the shelves and find the books that you're looking for, we wanted to give you a quick overview of how you can access that collection through our website and how you can go ahead right through there and place holds. We'll give you a couple of different options in here for that. But we're going to go ahead and get started. We do just want to make sure that everybody is aware that we are open. We have staff in the building. And as of right now, you can come in to the building. Our new hours are posted on our Facebook page. And you're able to use the computer, do faxing, photocopying, that sort of things. And then as well, pick up and return books. But as I said at the beginning, it's not about being able to come and look through the books, flip through and check them for yourselves. You need to find a way to let us know which books you would like, and we are happy to get those set aside for you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that you can see the exact steps of what you're going to do to use our catalog. So I'm going to start you off here with our website. You can access it through our Facebook page as well. There's a link to our website, but you can also just go directly to it. It is manitouage.olsn.ca. And then on here, you find a lot of different resources, a lot of different information about what we're doing here at the library, links to our e-resources, that sort of thing. But the one we're going to focus on today is our catalog, which you'll find right here. And when you click on that button, it is going to bring you to a new page that is our online catalog. So this has all of the books that you would find in the library in a digital format so that you can have a look at them and figure out what you would like to do. So you can do all of what I'm going to show you without this step of entering your library card. The only thing, if you don't enter your library card, you won't be able to actually place the reserve. So if you just want to see if we have a book, read a review on a book, see what book is next in a series you're working through, you don't need to log in, but I will show you the login steps so that when we get to placing holds, you can do that as well. If you choose not to log in, you can still just make a note of the titles that you're looking for and send us an email or give us a call, and we'll still be more than happy to pull those books out that way. But we'll go through the whole step right now. So up at the top here, you're going to see a button that says log in. And when you do that, you're going to be prompted for your library card and your PIN. So your library card is just that plastic little credit card type of thing that you get when you come in and register. And on the back, you see a barcode with some numbers on it. There's 14 digits in there, and you're going to go ahead and enter those. So I'm going to enter mine for right now. And it is also going to ask you for a PIN. If you haven't done this before, the PIN is generated with our computer system when we register you for a library card. So just give us a call at the library and we will let you know what that PIN number is. And we can even modify it if you want it to be a specific thing. The computer just generates a number. It's a 4-digit number, and I will put mine in there for now, hopefully. There we go. And once you're logged in, once you can set on your personal computer to save it as well, so you don't have to go through that step every time. So from there, there's just a couple of things I'll point out for you. A lot of it is going to be very familiar to you. Anything that you're searching online, we have, our main search box where you can put up a title or an author that you're looking for. That's all very familiar. The one thing that I will mention that people often miss when they're looking at our catalog is this very first drop down box here. You can see I've got my cursor on it now. Right now it says everything, and that's the default. And if you leave it on everything, what you're going to get is all of our physical book collection as well as all of our e-resources. So if you are not somebody who likes to read online and what you're really looking for is to see whether or not we physically have a copy of that book, whatever it might be, Ready Player 2, I just saw come across the screen here. You're going to want to make sure that you click that drop down box and click library search. And by doing that, you're going to restrict whatever information you get to what we physically have in the library, our physical collection. If you like reading online too, and so it doesn't matter to you if it's a virtual, an ebook or an audiobook or a physical book, you can go ahead and leave that as everything. But for our purposes today, we're going to focus on just what the library has in our collection in the building. Before we get into a search, you will see here, and you may have noticed it scrolling through some of our new books. So that's a great start if you don't necessarily have a book you're looking for, but you're just wanting something. That'll let you know what we've gotten in new to the library. It may not be a brand new book, it may be a book that was donated, but they're the ones we've recently added to our collection. And so from there, you can go ahead and search in your search box, depending on what it is you like to read. So for example, if you like to read James Patterson and you don't necessarily have a particular book, you can go ahead and type in James Patterson and we will find all of the books that we have. And you'll notice here is all of our format is saying books. If you have it on everything, you will see other formats there. You'll see EPUB, you'll see audiobooks, those sorts of things. So just be wary of that. So if you see something, just because we have it in our digital collection doesn't mean we have a physical copy of it. And then just to show you, it really is quite simple. So say you like to read the Alex Cross series, you can go ahead and click on that. If you're not sure if this is the book for you, you can see a summary. You can see some information about James Patterson. You can also see the series. So if you've been reading it and you just finished Cat and Mouse and you're not sure what comes next, you know the next one is Pop Goes the Weasel. And you will also see any reviews that come up. So not every book is going to have a review, but if you're wondering what other people are thinking about it, that's a good place to start, and some details about the book. And again, not every book will have recommendations and reviews, but in this case, again, we see all of the Alex Cross novels. Where you see these blue hyperlinks, this is because we have them in our collection. Occasionally, you may find one that is just letters with no hyperlink. We don't have those books. And another great feature is you can also find read alike. So maybe you just finished Crisscross by James Patterson and you really like it and you're looking for something different. You can look up some different titles or some different authors or some different series. So that's a great way to figure out what books you would like to read next. And then also a link to Goodreads for reader reviews. So these are just, anybody can create a Goodreads account. So you'll get a very broad range of reviews on there. And so that's sort of how the catalog works. And then if you were to say, yes, I would like to read that book, that's the next one for me, all you're going to do is press place hold, sorry. It's going to confirm your title, Crisscross, at the Manitowoc Public Library. So that's where you want to place your hold. You will confirm that and you will see success. Now, what it won't tell you is whether or not that book is available right now. So sometimes that means somebody does have it checked out, in which case we get a notification when it is returned. And so every day our staff go on and check to see what books are available that people have placed holds on. And so if we find one for you, we will pull it off the shelf and set it aside and give you a call and let you know that your book is ready. And as I said at the beginning, if you prefer not to do it through the website, you would rather just have a search through and look and see what's available and give us a call or send us an email, you can definitely do that as well. And we will jot down the books that you're looking for and get those pulled for you. You can also create some lists. So if you are working through James Patterson, but you're not quite ready for the next one, but you realize we have it, you could add it to the list. So you could just go to your list and have it available for the next time when you need to find that book that you're waiting for. And so I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. And there is, just like you would see on Amazon or Home Hardware or anything like that, lots of different ways for you to narrow your search if you're not quite sure specifically what you're looking for. You can go ahead and narrow it down in a few different ways there. Play around with it. We searched here by author, but you can just as easily search by title. So if you were actually looking to see if we had the book Crisscross, you could put that in as your search And again, then you're going to have that specific book again. And otherwise, it's exactly the same as before. So that is just a very quick, brief overview as to how to use the catalog. Particularly in these times, we know some people would like to be able to read the backs of the books and those excerpts and stuff. And so this is just an option for you to be able to do that, even though you can't come in and physically handle the books. And we just continue to invite you to check our Facebook page. Things do change very, very quickly, and we're trying to adapt to any requirements and restrictions that come up for the library. And so keep an eye on that, any hour changes, any service changes, that sort of thing. And if at any point you have any questions, you're not sure if we're able to do something that you need us to do, please, please, please just give us a call. So the phone number at the library is 807-826-3913, or you can also email us at library@manitouage.ca. Or reach out through our Facebook page as well. We check that often, and we'll get back to you as soon as we know that you're looking for us. And we will do our very best to find a way to provide the service that you're looking for. So have a great day. Hopefully that was helpful. And if there are any tutorials that you would like to see us do, please let us know, and we will certainly try to get those shared for you. Have a great day.